How are you doing? You all right? Thank you for joining us. This is what I love about the Just Rick channel, because I actually had no idea I was going to do a vlog up until about 20 minutes ago, and then something happens and you go, I think I need to talk about that one. I'm going to be really interested in your thoughts on this, about what your take is and what you make of this one, okay? For those that you're just aware, we've just done a premiere of a Sunday lunch at a place in Puerto Colom. And it's a phenomenal place, it really is. And it's on the main channel, Rick and Shelley. Go and take a look at it if you want to see it. I'll leave the link in the description below. The thing about it is when it comes down to sharing this about to get people to watch it, of course you want people to watch it, but the normal route that people tend to go down is they go down to Facebook and they go to Facebook groups. Now, I'm personally not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of doing that because I don't like the idea of spamming people's Facebook groups. I don't do it. I've had a conversation with, there's only two channels that I actually, normally two Facebook pages, groups that I normally use. I normally use Tenerife Friends, because I'm friends with Neil Davison, who's the man who set it up. And I do use Tenerife Fun because I've also friends with Brian Horton, who set it up, and I've met Brian Nicola a few times, and really, really nice people, and they don't mind me doing it. And it's like, I do like one post and that's it. I've even come off Tenerife lockdown. I don't really bother with it. However, when we were in this bar, in this place on Sunday, I was chatting with the owners, and they were saying, you know, the business on the Sunday lunch is doing fantastic, and it's mainly down to thanks to Facebook pages across Costa Rica, and it's great. And I thought, oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what, this bar is the bar. It's had such a rough time in the last 4 years since we've known, since they took it on. They got hit with COVID. They then got hit with a car park that was going to get put across. The metal fencing was up for over a year. Then they took the fencing down, and it was like homeless were living there, and it was rubbish there. And they've had such a tough time, also with entertainment, which you see on the vlog. That I thought, well, I'll tell you what, I'll promote it, and I'll write it down. I wrote a post on Facebook, which you might have seen, you might not have seen if you don't use it. If you're looking for a little more out of your Sunday roast, and you need to try the bar in Puerto Colom. This place, seriously, is next level, capital letters. Theo and Beth pull no punches when it comes to the quality of their food. Here from 7 p.m. tonight, hope to see you there. And I sent it to Tenerife Fun, Tenerife Friends, and I sent it to Love Costa Rica, Blackheart CA. That's all I sent it back. Now, it came back 10 minutes later, declined on the Costa Rica page. Now, this isn't a vlog, this isn't a video about me spitting the toy out the pram. It came back, and the group rules violated, limited promotions, no biased, bogus posts or images. So I thought, well, this isn't a limited promotion because I don't actually work for the bar. All I'm doing as a customer is I'm going into the place. Most people tend to take a photograph of the food and go, this place was amazing. And I've seen it all over this website, all over this page. Just because we're, maybe doing it on YouTube, and it's a bit modern. So I actually replied. I tried to message them first of all, direct message. There's no direct messaging from this place. And I was like, well, that really just, for a start, that just shows like a one line of communication. It's not like a two-way street thing, which for a start just went, not sure about this one. So I thought, well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do another post. And if I write another post, I know it goes to the admin before it gets approved. And I just said, I'm just wondering why this has been declined. I said, because it's not promotion, limited promotion, because I'm not actually working for the bar. So it's not as if I'm like working there trying to force something through. It's not biased or bogus post either. And it's that, or an image. So the reply back from me says, thanks, Rick. This is a reply within 5-10 minutes again. Thanks, Rick. We don't have YouTube promos, as some try to take more from the page than they give. Now, this is a point. This is a really interesting point, because I get that. I 100% get that people in it are just in it for themselves. Now, my view of this is that if you try and promote something and you're going to get something back from it, hand in hand, I don't think there's anything wrong with that when people work hand in hand. That's how businesses progress, and that's how people progress, and that's how you bring people along and help. And I actually genuinely believe in that. When you're only in it for yourself, that's when I think, hang on a minute, that's where it's a little bit, I understand where it comes from. If they'd have just stopped there, thanks, Rick, we don't have YouTube promos, as some try to take more than the page than they give. I'd have got that. I'm fine with that. They're going, yeah, okay, no, moved on. But then they went, thanks for your second post in 3 years, thanks again. And I'm like, why are you being so sarcastic? Thanks for your second post in 3 years. Why would that have to be put at the end of a sentence? Now, I might look into things too much. My brain might go on a different level. I actually replied back to that. I just went, listen, thank you so much. I said, you've just generated content for me now, because that there is just like, you're just poking a bear, really. You one step, you said you don't have YouTube promos, but then you're going, thanks for your second post in 3 years. It's like, that's such a sarcastic comment on that. So that clearly shows, if it's only my second post in 3 years, it clearly shows that I am not spamming a page for content. That's, justification in my eyes that that's definitely not happening. But then if you're coming from such a just and worthy position, why would you need to put that down? Now, this takes me back to a vlog that I did over Christmas time, where I think it'll come to a time, a place, where people will not be happy to see YouTubers in their businesses or on their pages. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Number one, I think because it's progress, it's future. YouTube is the future, 100%. Facebook is a dying art. YouTube is the future. TikTok will always be up there. Instagram will be up there. But YouTube, if you're talking about the encyclopedia of life, I always say Google is the encyclopedia. YouTube is the encyclopedia with pictures and moving pictures and videos. It has everything. It's just phenomenal. It's the best platform by far, without a shadow of a doubt, okay? But puts people on Facebook, when they then we pride ourselves in the fact that we are the number one in Costa Rica with so many thousand members. I can't remember how many thousand members they had, but I've seen 3 others with, one more with more than that. Anyway, this comes down to another thing where it says then know your place. If you're coming on holiday to Tenerife and you're a holidaymaker in Tenerife, you can pretty much segment the south of Tenerife into maybe 4 or 5 different areas. Los Cristianos, Golden Mile, Las Americas, Puerto Colón, Fania Bay, Del Duque area, La Caleta, etc. Now, what happens is, what I always know, and this is what I always tend to say to people, take the price of a gin and tonic. It'll be the cheapest in Los Cristianos, and it'll be the more expensive as you go along towards La Caleta. Now, that tells me cost of living is like that. That tells me society along the way goes like that. Now, I'm in this sort of area at the moment with Puerto Colón. I was in the middle sort of area, just edging over onto the side. But clearly what I see is from the Facebook page is that attitude from there. This is a site that's got like 60,000 subscribers or followers, I think. But this is clearly for me just a question of no, we don't do that. The sarcasm is what really, really got my goat on it. And I think that's what was out of order. This place... This place had it tough. I've just mentioned that. This place needs help. This place is one of your... If you're watching this, what's the name of the site? I can't remember the name of the site. If you're watching this, Costa Rica, Love Costa Rica, that's one there. If you're watching this, Love Costa Rica, Heart CA, if you're watching this, okay, move with the times. I totally agree. If you're going to put no YouTubers, I get it. But move with the times. Because you're standing still. You're absolutely standing still in the world. Move on with it. If somebody puts a photograph and a comment saying this place is amazing, or somebody puts a video in a format and promotes that this place is amazing, there's no difference. Except you might be scared of the video content. That's what it comes down to. Hopefully, I've got my message across of why I wanted to do this vlog. There will come a time when people will regret or will not want to see YouTubers in their place of business. That is our responsibility as people who do YouTube, that we need to make sure that we do it right. And there's some people at the moment that are doing it very, very wrong, okay, on this island. Some people are doing it very, very wrong. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But if you're in it for the right reasons, and it's your hobby, you love it, and you want to promote places, then I think could only be a good thing. We're at a path that can split now. And that path is, it's going to be interesting to see which direction it's going to go from it. In the meantime, I'm still going to carry on doing what I do, because this is just what I do. I just enjoy it. I have a great time with it. I like bringing topic of conversation. People want to talk about stuff. Hopefully, let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think. You might be a member of this page, and if you are, people in the higher towers. Do you know what it reminded me of? That's it. It reminded me of Jeremy Clarkson on the farm, where he wants to do all this stuff, which is for the good of the other farms and good of the area, yet the stuffy people in the high towers are saying no to it because they don't want their way of life changing. That's what it really reminded me of. Of course, Jeremy Clarkson's going to make money on it. Of course he is. But that's not necessarily a bad thing when it helps other people as well. Guys, thank you for listening. See you on the next one. All right? All the best. Enjoy your day. Cheers.